Welcome to Week 11 podcast. What is up, everybody? I'm Sam, and with us we have Rob. How's it going, Rob?
I'm very sleepy, Sam.
Yes, busy day for you today, I hear. And we have a special guest, Tay, the bag or the bat. How's it going, Tay?
Hey, man. Hey, things are good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let's start with the standings, actually. Let's go to Conference 1, Earth League here. Degenerate Bastard 8-3, Savs coming up real close at 7-4, and then New Denver 6-5, and the Autumn Wind 6-5. So it's still anybody's. Still open, definitely. And the best division of all, the Wind division here. High Rollers 5-6, Ninja Assassin also 5-6, Belichick Mate and 4-7, and also Verde 2-9.
Yeah,
so
it's still open. It's still open, but you know what I think is close is the wild card. I think it's interesting. Even Autumn Wind or New Denver can still jump up and take that wild card from you guys. So
and somebody from the Wind division might get that wild card too. You know what I mean? You never know.
I'm not thinking so, Sam.
You guys.
Well, it's funny because I want to point out that it looks like that one conference is actually beating up on the other conference. That's what it looks like.
It does. Yeah, it's. I think Michael is not quite locked in, but he is at least locked in to where he can miss the playoffs, but he wouldn't have the indignity of missing the playoffs as not being a wild card to your crappy division.
Oh, come on now.
There are 3 games to go, so I guess you and High Rollers can still get them.
Let's go to.
All right, move it over.
Let's go to Conference 2, Fire Division. Tay, the bag or the bat, is first at 8-3. A big lead over the Heart Foundation at 6-5.
Tay, how have you maintained first place with like your last 4 weeks of performance here, dude?
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
How have you managed to stay in first place after your last, say, 4 weeks?
It's all matchups. I think this is actually this is actually my first loss in like a while, right? In a couple weeks. So
it is, but it's like your third sub 100 game in a while. Too,
is. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm just waiting to explode. Waiting to explode, though, bro. Playoffs.
I understand.
It's about the playoffs.
I do see that, though. You have your points against you, 1,400 points, and then you look at Fort Kelly Bulldogs down there at 1,729.
I know.
But he isn't scoring anyway.
I know he hasn't. Yeah, he's 1,200. He's not gonna beat anybody with that.
All right.
And then let's go to Conference 2. The Gangrene jumps with the big point, not just first, but big points ahead there. 7-4. Wolfpack 6-5. Meat Muppets 6-5, and Super Flukies 5-6. So it's still open. It'd be interesting to see where the wild card can come from. That's yeah. You know what I mean? So there's the standings pretty close. Pretty much wide open for 90% of us. You
have the bag of the bat probably is going to get into the playoffs, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, everybody else outside it. I hate to break the news, but Kelly Bulldogs, I believe, has been eliminated. I think the trick here is that we got 3 teams over there that get to play Kelly Bulldogs, and we're all done playing them. So my money's on the wild card coming out of that side.
Whoa. So. All right. Rob, do you want to do the rundown of the matchups?
Yeah, we'll go through this real fast. Let's blow. You ready?
Yep.
All right, New Denver. Jonathan Taylor. We'll get to him later. Blows it up. 231. Seems kind of pedestrian in perspective to some people around here. High Rollers never had a chance. Autumn Wind. 157. Belichick Mate. I like Belichick Meat. That actually works better. Ryan Tannehill. Not looking good, man. Autumn Wind. This is a good win for Autumn Wind. He's staying quite relative there. Belichick Mate. Running out of time. Did I hear correctly? Kamara is done for the year.
Whoa.
I thought it was just this weekend because he was questionable this weekend. Is he done for the year? Wow.
Yeah, who knows? I also heard the Bears coach is fired. Anyway, Degenerate Bastards in the battle of the founders' sons here. It's not even a contest. 145, pretty pedestrian effort out of Degenerate, but El Oso Verde waiting for the season to end. Waiting. -1. Matt Ryan can't start Matt Ryan 2021, man. Right? Can't do it. Ninja Assassin, dude. I mean, he won with 107.
Yes.
I mean, come on.
Yes.
This team's on life support. Zeke, good. Aaron Rodgers looked good. Oh, wait, we'll get to him later, too. Savs running out of energy, man. It's Patrick Mahomes. That's his no touchdowns again. And, I didn't think he played that bad. Beat Muppets, boring. Beat the bag of the bat. Hey, dude, 66 is low on the season, I think. No, we had a 57 last week. Hell, it might have been this week. Yeah, okay, we won't dwell on it.
Thank you.
At keep you had Terry McLaurin keeping dignity out there for you. Oh, the gangrene. Man, maybe you guys want to talk about that 316, dude.
I will talk about that.
That is pretty, that was kind of sweet. It's all my kicker. Freaking Kenny Galladay killed me. Straight LA, dude. He offered me congratulations like noon on Sunday. And I was like, no way. Well, yeah, I think he can see the future. Heart Foundation, 168. Super Flukies, 130. Patrick Mahomes, not working. Saquon, this team should have been better, but it's on life support. Heart Foundation's done a nice job of recovering here. Dude, Jalen Hurts, 42. I didn't think that was possible in a month.
That's crazy.
All right, Kelly Bulldogs coming in at 56, making 58, I think that is. I can't keep those numbers straight. Making Tay feel pretty good about himself. Fullback, I was giving him crap. He does get a win. This team, we should really talk about how Todd is keeping this team afloat. This is an ugly mess. Jimmy Garoppolo, James Conner, James Robinson, Darnell Mooney. It's like the all last place team out there. So anyway, good for you, Wolfpack. So let's move on to some free conversation this week, Sam.
Let's go. Tay has some puds and studs of the week to talk about.
Oh,
Tay?
going straight to that, huh?
Yeah.
Right on.
Who's your studs of the week, Tay?
Studs of the week. It's obvious. I think I'm going to go straight to Rob's team. Oh man, that's like I think you have like 4 of the 6 studs I have pretty much. Obviously, your quarterbacks. Your quarterbacks blew up both Rodgers and Herbert. Obvious studs. And then both running backs, Austin Eckler and Jonathan Taylor, as studs as well. So, I mean, to me, it's like you pretty much had the entire team. All you needed was Jefferson from Minnesota, because I think Devontae was like the second highest receiver pretty much last week too.
What do you think of Jonathan Taylor? That was nice. Right?
I mean, he's, you know what? In a lot of my leagues, I've actually tried to trade for the guy because I had a feeling he was just gonna legitimately once the whole Marlon Mack went by him. In the past, I think he was legitimately gonna be like RB1 period, and that was it.
Yeah, I've had him 2 years running, and he's an extremely frustrating player, not because of him, but because of Frank Reich.
Oh yeah,
and,
system. Yeah,
the system, and it's like, and they had the same situation last year, and maybe it's by design to save him for the later in the season or whatnot. But I mean, it's. I guess the next quarterback is a little too fascinating with throwing the ball, but it was the same thing last year. It's just, and he came on big time in the inning. So yeah, I'm loving him at this point. Yeah, I went back and I did the score adjustment against Big Dave, and I came up with 330. So it was interesting. Actually, you gain a bunch of points on receiving touchdowns and kickers. We were doing 10-point receiving touchdowns then. I actually lost a point on the defense, so it just puts it out there. I mean, this was like a kind of a week where everything outside of Kenny Galladay went right, and dude, I mean, I'm still 25 points short of Big Dave. So that score is just a mountain. It's a mountain as big as Dave. So, but yeah, that was a cool week, man. Who you got for puds, man?
This one's obvious. I only have actually 2 puds, legitimately, because they played in the same game, and the projected game total was like 56, I think. I think it was the highest of the week, and it was Kansas City versus Dallas.
I knew that's where you were going.
Oh, yeah, no, obviously, because you would have thought it would have been the highest scoring game of the week with, just play everybody in that game, because both would have just been, it scored ended up being 19-9. I think Mahomes had like 3 points this week, right? 3 points and like no touchdowns. Dak Prescott had -2, no touchdowns, obviously, so... Obviously, two puds, the only puds of the week, because I legitimately thought this was going to be the funnest game to watch of the week, and it was a dud pud of the week game.
Well, as a Chiefs fan,
obviously,
watching the defensive front come through was quite nice. you got to all of a sudden they are becoming a defensive powerhouse here. I don't see that lasting, but it's you see teams around in the shape. Yeah. So what you're saying, Tage, you didn't see Dak Prescott and Patrick Mahomes coming out of there with a combined 1 point on the weekend?
Yeah, obviously, it was the worst performance of two great quarterbacks I've ever seen in the game. So
all you can say is Dak Prescott was so bad he was even worse than Matt Ryan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. True that.
Oh man, it was ugly. So, all right, yeah. Well, hey, throw a subject out there, Sam. Give us something to talk about, and we'll finish it up.
Yeah, no, that's it. Don't forget, waivers open at 7 a.m. tomorrow, right, Rob?
7 a.m., guys. 7 a.m. That is 7 a.m. Pacific time. You'll have to start you guys after it. If you got somebody starting now, you got to sub them out. Guys, please get starters in. Let's play it out the entire way. I say it every week. This could be you next year.
Yeah, perfect.
Let's fight through it. So it's a 14-week commitment minimum, and if you're Tay, it's a 17-week commitment. So
Right.
it's a lot of stress on you, Tay. I mean, does your brain get tired, like going to the playoffs year after year?
Oh no! It just it comes with the flow. Just so you know, Rob, I have like 15 fantasy football leagues. So
we know that. We know that. Yeah. But this is the best, right?
Oh, absolutely. No, absolutely. I would not drop this league for anything at all. This is number one.
See,
There you go.
that's what he tells all the girls, man. So.
There you go. There you go.
Well, Tay, you're a great. I have to tell you, Tay, it kind of took me back scoring the other day, and it came back to me really quick. I was like, God dang, we used to do this every Sunday.
That's right. That's right.
For
I know.
all these games.
Oh my gosh.
I don't miss it.
You know what? I actually I don't miss it, but I'm an Asian dude, so I actually love the math. I
Asians
love
and
math. I love doing the statistics. It was one of those things I enjoyed actually doing, and it was like I could do it in my sleep, so I didn't mind doing it. But this is so much easier. Of course, I mean I wouldn't give this up. But.
We sure appreciated you doing that. And I kind of, what's funny is how quickly it came back to me. I was like, oh yeah, bam, 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 bam. I'm like running kicker points in my head there. Yeah. I mean, it was like riding a bike again. I was like, well, I'm glad I don't have to do this to prove that I'm not Big Dick. So, all right. Sam, everybody out there, have a great Thanksgiving and good luck to everyone.
Yes, have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and be safe if you do travel out there, okay?